Hello there, my name is Nate. I've been doing the carnivore diet since December 9th, 2024. I'm 9 months in now, and I kind of want to reflect back on the very first video I made on carnivore and compare it to now. So I'm going to kind of show some things, topics that I covered, and then talk about it now and see if there's any difference or if it's all the same. If you're brand new to this channel and you're just finding this video, thank you for finding it, first of all. My name is Nate. I'm 51 years old. I found this carnivore diet, and it was the first diet that I've tried that I felt that I could actually succeed in doing something. I've tried low carb over the years, and it worked for a little bit, but then I always ruined it and put the weight right back on. So far, carnivore is saving my life, and I'm going to keep doing it. So let's go back to January of this year, my very first video on carnivore.
Why am I doing this? It's a good question. I'm doing this because I'm 50. I'm getting older. The older you get, the harder it seems to lose weight. I have 4 children at home, and I want to be healthy as long as I can for them. And when I'm at 263, I don't feel good. I feel terrible. Like a lot of you probably feel terrible being overweight. And that's why you're searching this information out, because you want to lose weight quickly. You want to feel better. You want to get healthier. So my main objective is I want to be here long enough to enjoy my kids and enjoy my future grandkids.
So the why am I doing this has not changed at all. I'm doing this because I want to be healthier. I want to be here for a lot longer on this earth. I want to see my babies have babies one day and be a grandfather. That just makes me smile thinking about holding a grandchild one day. And the rate I was going and the weight I was always keeping on and being not heart healthy and everything else, I wasn't going to be here for very long. And I really feel like I've got a new lease on life, and I want to take full advantage of it. So I'm filming this Saturday night. I'm going to weigh in on tomorrow morning, and I'll let you know what the results are, and I'll post it right here. Happy Sunday morning. So I just weighed myself this morning. Last week I was at 200. This week I'm at 196. That is 4 pounds. I've had 2 really good weeks after having a bad month and a half. I'm back on track, so I'm happy.
I want to share with you what I'm eating. I'm not in the budget of steaks every night with our family. I go through a lot of beef. I go through a lot of pork. I'm eating some chicken. I am eating some cold cuts, where some carnivores don't like to do cold cuts because they do add some stuff. I'm doing very little cheese. I'm doing a lot of eggs, a lot of bacon, a lot of sausage.
The what am I eating really hasn't changed much. I'm still eating a ton of beef. Especially right now when I kind of resetting everything, I'm eating a lot of beef. I'm really 90% beef. Beef, eggs, extra butter, bacon, a little bit of chicken, and I've really cut back on the cheese again because cheese will definitely slow you. I love cheese. Cheese will slow you down. So I really have cut back big time on my cheese intake. And if you're struggling and you're slowing down, try cutting out some dairy and see if you see an improvement. Today's video is sponsored by Link's Smart Ring from Renpho. This ring is absolutely amazing. If you're anything like me, I do not like to wear a smartwatch on my wrist, so this ring is perfect. The app is super easy to download. Once you do download it, this thing will give you information like your sleep quality, your heart rate, blood oxygen level, stress, how many steps in a day. It'll also count your calories. As you can see here, it comes in this cool little charging case, which takes about an hour and a half to charge, and it'll last up to 7 full days. If you notice here, I have the ring on my index finger. That finger is going to give you your most accurate reading. Also, the sensor is on the bottom, so you want to make sure it's facing the palm of your hand. It looks really sleek. This thing has got a titanium shell. It is waterproof. Probably the best part is there's no subscription fee at all. You just connect it to the Renpho Health app. This also syncs with Apple Health and Google Health Connect. The only thing Renpho does ask you to do is to get this ring sizing kit, which is great. It saves a lot of time trying to figure out what your measurement is. It goes anywhere from a 6 to 13. As long as you're within that size, you're good to go. Gives you all the instructions on how to size your ring right here. This smart ring definitely is a game changer. I will link more information in the description of this video.
Before I started eating like this, there was no way I could skip a meal. I was hungry within an hour after eating breakfast. I was hungry within an hour after eating lunch. Doing this diet no longer makes me hungry. No longer um, like I'm fasting breakfast right now. So maybe 30 minutes before I eat lunch, I'm starting getting a little hunger pain. It's a very strange feeling because I've always been hungry eating sugar and eating carbs.
So I covered a little bit of fasting. I really don't do fasting much anymore. A few weeks back, I tried OMAD. I tried, doing one meal a day for a week. It is not for me. It might be for some people, and some people might really dig it. I love food, and it is hard enough restricting carbs and other things that I used to love that I ate every single day. Restricting my meal intake is not beneficial to right up here mentally, and physically. I don't really notice. If I eat 3 meals a day for a whole week, I've lost 2 or 3 pounds that week, and then I fasted for a whole meal for a whole week, and I've lost the same amount of weight, if not less. So it hasn't really changed me. It might jumpstart some people if you're struggling for a week to limit your intake, but I feel better eating 3 meals a day. Every once in a while, I do fast a meal, but it's not on a regular basis.
One question a lot of people have that I see that they search is what was your bathroom experience starting the carnivore? And I heard a lot of scary things about water coming out of your bottom. And I was really worried about that. Thankfully, I did not experience any of that. I didn't experience a flu. I didn't, they call it the keto flu. I didn't experience the keto flu. I didn't experience any diarrhea. I didn't experience any belly aching or gassiness at all. Maybe I'm a lucky one. I'm not sure how many people that affects when they start this, but I was very fortunate that I had no issues when it comes to that, and I still don't have an issue. When I ate carbs and stuff, I probably went to the bathroom once a day, twice a day. Now it's probably every third day, and it's the easiest bowel movements. I know we don't want to talk about it too much. The easiest bowel movements I've had in my entire life.
The fun topic, the bathroom. I get some people, a lot of comments I get on a regular basis. They're afraid to try carnivore because they don't want to poop for a week. I've never had that issue, and I don't think you would either. I will go 2 or 3 days without going, but that is completely normal when you're eating like this. When you're taking in all that meat and you're just taking in all the nutrients, there's not a lot of waste generated. That's the only reason why you go less, because you're not, if you go multiple times a day, you're generating so much waste in your body, it's got to come out. And that's why you're going multiple times a day. I've never been more regular in my life than eating carnivore.
What are some of the other things that I'm feeling? I'm sleeping better than I've slept my entire life. I wear a CPAP machine. I've been tested years ago, and I would not breathe several times in the night. So the doctor said you really need to be on a CPAP machine, which I'm still using. And I did sleep better once I started using that 2, 3 years ago, but I'm sleeping even better now.
The CPAP. So back in January, I was wearing that CPAP every single night. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't really wear the CPAP anymore. Um, I probably do still snore a little bit. My wife will nudge me sometimes, but I'm not stopping sleeping. I mean, stopping breathing like I used to when I first got on the CPAP. I've dropped enough weight now where I really feel like my body does not struggle for air at night. Again, I do snore a little bit, but I'm sleeping on my back and on my side. Where before my CPAP days, I had to sleep on my stomach because I snored so loud. I would keep my wife up all night long. So that was the only place I can get comfortable and without getting nudged all night long. So I haven't been on the CPAP, but I'm feeling great and I'm getting really good sleep.
I have a really bad lower back and my neck. I have stenosis in both areas. My inflammation has gone from probably an 85% in my lower back to 10%, and my neck has felt much better. Uh, Inflammation in my knees are pretty much gone after 5 weeks.
Back and neck pain. When watching that video back, I remember talking about it and being like, the inflammation's gone down to like 10%. I've been doing this for 9 months now. The inflammation's gone. I don't really have the neck pain I used to. I still have stenosis. I'm limited on my mobility in my neck, but I don't have lower back pain anymore. I don't have knee joint pain anymore. I don't have any inflammation in my body that bothers me anymore. And I'm not taking any medicine for anything. I'm on zero meds. And that's the first time in my life I've been on zero meds. I used to take blood pressure at one point in my life, but Everything's good. My blood work came back really good. I'm going to do my blood work back again soon. Probably in the next month, I'm going to send my doctor a note to give me a script for blood work because I want to check it again. But everything's going really good right now. So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing.
Thing I want to talk about is when you feel good, you want to share it with everybody. I've noticed this is the first diet I've ever done where I want to scream it from a mountaintop how good I'm feeling. I'm driving my poor wife crazy talking about carnivore and how I'm feeling. And she's doing her own little thing. She does a low carb thing. She says that carnivore is not really for her, and that's fine. But I'm sure I drive her crazy talking about it every day because I want to share with my family how good I'm feeling in hopes that if they want to try it, they're going to experience the same type of feelings. But so don't worry, you're going to drive your friends and family crazy talking about this diet.
The last thing we'll cover is back then how I felt. And watching that video, I smile because I feel like I'm in my 20s or 30s. I don't remember what I said, but that was a lie. I was just really excited when I said that because I did feel so much better than I did 30 days prior. But 9 months into it now, it's just 10 times more. Like I'm mobile now. I can climb a flight of stairs without getting tired. I can walk around the track or jog around the track without completely collapsing after one lap. My life is so much different in the last 9 months that it's really hard to put in words. I know so many of you struggle with being overweight and wanting to lose weight and get healthier. You can absolutely do this. There is so much research on this diet that proves it's a good, healthy way of eating. And there's also a lot of videos out there that say, no, you're going to die eating carnivore. Your cholesterol is going to kill you. That's not true. It's not true. I've done my blood work. I've done the C8 cat test, I think it was called, and I'm good. I'm good. I'm going to do this testing again because I want to continue to improve and I want to see what those levels are. But I feel fantastic. I haven't felt this good in 20 years, since my 30s, really. Um, and I want to keep going. It motivates me to keep going, and you guys motivate me to keep going. My family, God has helped me through all of this, and He gets me through every single day. So, thank the good Lord for keeping me on this diet, helping me. Thank you to you guys for watching these videos and supporting me through this whole journey. It's been 9 months. I'm loving every minute of it, and I'm going to keep making these videos because you guys help me just as much as you tell me I'm helping you. So, thank you for watching another video. Have a blessed evening.